Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Grace Collingwood. I hope all is well with you today. I am coming to you from Florida, United States of America, and I love the weather. Anyway, today we are going to talk about 3 tips to stay active. And also, if you're a stay at home mom, you're looking for something to do, you want to lose weight, you want an online business. If you have a phone, that means you should be able to earn something from your phone. You shouldn't be holding your phone all day, all night, not earning something from it or not benefiting from it. I can help you. All right. You can put in the comment help, and I'll be able to reach out to you and we'll talk as to how I can help you. And let's stop the excuses. I've seen certain people whom I know need help, you know, that need help earning an extra income, but they're just stuck in their comfort zone for so long. And they just are so comfortable and they're not open-minded for to just explore. There's no strings attached. I've been sending voice messages to certain people and or people on my contacts, actually. So these are people that I know personally, maybe through my business or through church or through home, wherever, through school, through work. So I've been sending messages asking that I just want to send you a short video. Do you want to watch it? Some are like, no. Just be open-minded. I'm not going to get into your account and subtract some money by sending you a video. Just be open-minded. Just watch it with an open mind. If you have questions, as long as you're in my contact, that means you can reach out to me. You ask me questions and I even follow up to see, have you watched the video? When you watched it, what do you think? Well, I'm not interested. Fine, I move on. Girl, this is the internet age. So when I see people complaining about, not being financially free, I mean, it's a whole thing to earn the money and not be able to um manage it to a point where you lose it all. But if you're not even earning anything in the first place to lose it, that's a big problem. That's a big problem. I know that there are certain people who are really struggling with keeping the money that they have. That's a whole different challenge that they have to deal with. But if you don't have that problem and you're just not even exploring how you can earn some money, I mean, I'm asking you today, come on now. Come on now. You cannot continue that way and just be okay. Come on now. Do something more than you're doing right now, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom. Or let me share this live video in my group. um and you're depending on your spouse. I have several people that I'm coaching right now that I'm helping. I told them that, listen, at this moment, since you don't even have access to your own money to lose the weight or to purchase weight loss products or to even purchase products to sell as your own business, I am going to help you. And I have sent some of my detox tea to several of these women that I've mentored over the years, and all they had to do was use the tea, lose the weight, and I'll teach them how to put before and after pictures online so that they can sell. I mean, that will attract any human being. Health and wellness is like trillions of dollars of money in this day and age. When you go to Google, about 80% of searches are for people who are from people who are looking to lose weight. So if I've reached out to you and you're being like, hey, I move on to the next person that's serious. So moms, let's stop being so dependent on human beings. I mean, for some time, if you're depending on someone, but it shouldn't be that you have no plan. no plan to stop depending on somebody. Come on now. We're educated. But anyway, let me go back to my topic. 3 tips to stay active. So in my WhatsApp group, we do challenges. We share smoothies. We share our steps. We share something that's motivating the people in the group. These are 3 tips to stay active whilst you are losing the weight. Hey, Mondupet, thanks for joining me. As always, I really appreciate you. All right. So, 3 tips. Tip number 1. All right. Get friends and as many other people as possible to participate in activity. The more, the merrier. Listen, I'm somebody, if you've been watching me for so long, I'm somebody that just, I love to do things on my own. I work with speed. I want to do things in my own time. When I wake up in the morning at a certain time, I want to finish at a certain time. I'm out, I'm exercising, I'm doing this. I am so time conscious. So I don't survive well with working with people. But along the years, I realized that, listen, Grace, you can't just be doing things on your own like that. You can't run as an island. And there's an African proverb that says, if you want to run far, if you want to go far, go in a group. If you want to go fast, go alone. And I took the part where I want to go fast. So I would just do things on my own. But at the end of the day, when you're fast and you reach your destination, then what do? It's not fun being alone and getting to a destination fast. You're better off, going far with a lot of people. Okay, so I'm learning this. I'm a work in progress, girl. I do my best to work as a team, even at work. Listen, as a nurse, I have techs that work with me, and they're supposed to, maybe if the patient has a bowel movement, they can't get up, we have to empty their Foley catheters. I have to do wound dressings. I have to do this. I'm calling the doctor. I'm passing their medications. I'm calling for consults. I'm doing so much. But if you're my tech and there's trash that's full in the night, I work night shift. In the night, if there's no housekeeping coming to take the trash, and I see it's full, I'm not going to ask you, tech, to come take the trash. I'll take it out myself. Sometimes the linen bags are so full, the tech just finished cleaning a patient. They put the linens in a bag that's overflowing. They need to go get another bag to come fill it. They won't do it. And I would just go get the bag, fill it, put a brand new bag in. I will not ask for help. But later on, one of my managers, she was like, Grace, you're not an island. Tell people, you're the leader. Lead. Ask people for help. You can't do everything on your own. And because I'm so fast now, previously I wasn't. Because I'm so fast now, I can do so much within a short time. So I thought it was the best thing for me to do, run around, do this, do that, do fast, do that. But and I don't get burnt out. I have the best self-care technique that you would ever know. I sleep well, I eat well, I calm myself down, I pray, I do things that will, help me grow, have a quality of life. So I do all these fast things, but you never see me really burnt out. People will be like, oh, Grace, you're so tired. You do so much. I'm like, and I'm still running around and I don't get sick. I'm not that kind of a person who's also always drinking coffee or drinking Red Bull. And, no, I don't do that. I look after myself very well. I drink my detox tea. I drink my NutraBurst multivitamins. I take care of myself. I go for a walk, So for me, I've always been that lone ranger, but I'm doing my best now this year to really now if whether I have to sign up for a company where I can, go exercise with other people, maybe I might have to do that. But I've always been a lone ranger. I can do things on my own. But I want to go far. So like the African proverb that I mentioned, if you want to go far, go together, go with a team, go with someone, go in a group. If you want to go fast, you can go alone. So each one plays a role in different situations, right? There's certain times that, some people are just stalling your progress. Just leave them and keep moving. Just go. That's going to help you reach your goal fast. There's certain people that just drain you. I remember when I had my son David, we're living in an apartment, and there were two other ladies who had babies the same time I had my baby. And even at that time, they were even bigger than me. And I was like, and to me, I had gained so much weight. So I was like, hey, we have to go exercise. And they were like, yeah, we've gained so much weight and we have to go exercise, whatever. So come the next day, I go and knock on their door. First one, I knocked on her door, and we were living in Massachusetts at the time. So one of them, she looked outside. She was like, "Well, there's snow outside, so maybe another day." I was like, "Okay." I went and knocked on the other person's door. Well, she also looked outside, wasn't ready to go. I said, "Okay." I stepped out. I went for a walk because at that time of the morning, my husband was home looking after David. He was a baby. So I could go for a walk alone. Even if on the days that I'm not able to do that on my own, I would put David in uh, a walker, a stroller, and just take him. Put all the jackets and scarves and everything around him, and we'll go for a walk. I'm that kind of a person. If I have to do something, I will do it. I will do it, and I will not burn out because I have wonderful strategic ways of looking after myself. So, like I said, I have to learn to, incorporate other people in my exercises. Point number 2, make physical activity a routine activity in your schedule. Set a time for each day. Okay? Let it be something that you do consistently. I've seen people in my WhatsApp group when I do the 10,000 steps a day challenge. I've seen people do 17,000, 11,000, 12,000 within the first day. And this person hasn't even really worked that much. They don't even do 5,000 a day. And all of a sudden they're doing 17,000, 15. I'm like, no, girl, slow down. You're going to stop. And lo and behold, day 2, day 3 don't even see their posts. They've stopped because that's too much on the body within one day. Mind you, 10,000 steps is a whole hour of walking briskly. Walking a whole hour. So if you're doing 17,000 steps, it's almost like you're walking for 2 hours in one day. If you can consistently do that for all your life, well, that's great. But is it realistic? Are you a mother? Are you are you a professional? Do you really have that time to be going out for walks for 2 hours in a day? Is it realistic? Is it going to be long term? It has to be routine. It has to be something that you set a time for it. It's scheduled. For me, for example, I wake up at 4:30 on the days that I'm not working night shifts. I wake up at 4:30. I read a chapter of the Bible a day. I summarize it, and I have a WhatsApp group that I send that summary to. And when I'm done with that, I pray, I meditate, and I drive to a park where so many people at dawn. When it's dark, there's so many people running around with their dogs, exercising. Because in my neighborhood, it's really dark at that time. And one time I went for a walk and I saw this car As soon as the car was coming, it stopped. And then the lights went out. I was like, forget this walk. I turned around and went home. And I've never gone out for a walk in my neighborhood at that time of the night ever again. So I would drive to a park and run, come back home on time enough to shower and get my 9-year-old to school whilst because they all go to different schools. Whilst I'm taking her to school, my 13-year-old who's in middle school is getting ready. When I come home on the days that I've told her, on the days that I'm home, we are walking you to school because the little one's school is really far. So I come home, park the car, and I walk with the 13-year-old to her school. I walk back home, and it's around about 10 a.m. by this time. And I either sit in front of my computer, start reaching out to people who need to lose weight, people who need some of the products, people, if I need to order some products, and I also do my coaching, and by 2 o'clock, I'm sleeping. If I work night shift that evening, I sleep by 2 o'clock. Between 2 and 3, I'm well rested. No, between 2 and 5, I'm well rested. I wake up, I eat some dinner, my biggest dinner. I go to work, 12-hour shift in the night. And in the afternoon, my husband's home, so he works from home, so he's able to pick up the kids. So it's about scheduling yourself, looking at your own schedule and doing what will help you, what will fit you. And as you can hear, I didn't even mention watching TV or doing all these other things. I have to set time aside for us to even, go out and, all those kinds of things. So you have to be intentional in this life. If you want to stay fit, if you want to stay healthy, you have to be intentional. And if you're interested in the weight loss products that I've been selling for over 5 years, that I've been using myself, helped thousands of women. I look at my contact list and I'm like, wow, this number of people. But anyway, I'm here to help. Number 3, choose different activities to participate. Choose different activities to participate in. First off, you can go for a walk in the park, go for a bike ride, turn some music on. So you have to choose what works for you. Like for me, I love to run. I just can't. I can do the walk, but I have to run. I have to put some running in somewhere. And I'm going to be 46 this year. But I love running. That's me. If you look at me and you're not somebody that's always run. I have a sister who really, one of my sisters, there are 4 sisters, and one of them, I really can't picture her really, running. But somebody like that, walking is there, dancing, music is available. People who can swim can go swimming. If you know how to ride a bike, you can ride a bike. But do something and move your body. With my coaching business, I focus on 4 things that are very important in this life. Your mindset, what you think about weight gain. People think, oh, well, I've gained some 10 pounds. It's not a big deal. Or if you tell them that you really need to lose like 40 pounds, they're like, yeah, I want to lose 20 pounds because I don't look nice when I'm like, well, that's your decision. If you want to keep that 20 extra and gain more diseases, that's your decision. I really don't mind, but that's your decision. So that you can look beautiful in your kente clothes. I understand, but be ready to be taking medications. That's just by the way, So let's do our best to stay fit, mindset, understand why you have to lose weight, and the consistency. You will need to be strong in your mind, in your decision making. There are going to be those days that you don't feel like getting out of bed at a certain time. You want to just pull your covers, your sheets over you, and just go back to sleep. But you have to get up. You have to get up. You have to put positive affirmation notes from the Bible, positive affirmation notes in your home, in front, on your car's dashboard, at the back of your doors, everywhere. Your mindset has to change. And then number 2 is what you eat. In my coaching, I focus on mindset. What you eat. You don't need to go on a diet. If you don't have any medications or diseases, if you don't have hypertension or diabetes or high cholesterol, whatever, or cancer, that you're taking certain medications, so you are prescribed a specific diet, and you just want to go on a weight loss journey, there's no point going on any kind of diet. I'll teach you how to eat healthy, how to stay fit. That's all you need. And how to maintain that weight loss. That's another thing. People don't realize that when you lose the weight, you got to maintain it. Anyway, there's that. And there's also, right? So number 3 thing I teach is move your body. You got to move. You got to move. To be successful in your weight loss and maintenance, you have to move this body. You have to move it, whether you like it or not. So figure out which way you or how you want to lose weight, or how you want to move your body. Number 4 thing is the most consistent thing I've heard from women. I don't have money. What? In this day and age? That the internet is booming. You're telling me that you're on Facebook and you have seen all these ads scrolling up and down, and you have not even made up your mind to even explore one of them to see if it's true. There's so much out there in this day and age. Today I posted something about, being successful. Now, traditionally in the olden days, it was only men who, the opportunity was only given to men to work, to earn an income. That was how the system was. But when the internet age came, and now even little kids, look on YouTube, billionaires just sitting in their own home. Because in the olden days, the jobs that were done were like, manual jobs that you needed to be strong, to be lifting us up stuff. And they wouldn't give such jobs to women, so it was more men dominated. But then eventually it became more like education. If you're educated, you can actually work. And then women started getting educated. But now it's the internet age where even little kids and people who don't even have education are earning online. So when I hear somebody who really needs to lose weight, they really need some money to purchase some weight loss products or purchase some coaching. Some people need to lose a lot of weight to the point where just the weight loss products will not help you. You just need to sign up at gracecollingwood.com and get full coaching, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, full coaching. And then I find it so strange that in this day and age, for us to have so many excuses as to say that I don't have money. And we have children and we have parents who are depending on us. And for us to say that we don't have money. So these are the 4 things that now I coach people on. Not only the weight loss part, I will teach you how to earn money. If you're on Facebook now, that means you either have a computer or you have a phone. You have an internet. That's all you need. And self-confidence, mindset, somebody to teach you how to earn some income. So I'm gonna end here. But if you really need some help, send me a private message. Send me a whether you need help with finances or you need help with weight loss, just send me a private message and we'll talk. Okay. All right. I love you all. Bye-bye now.